people of government, of health insurances, NGOs, industry, hospital associations. It's a good marketplace of ideas.
For a policymaker, it is an interesting place because it is a relatively risk-free environment. So this is a professional event, not a political discussion. So here we can be more straightforward, and here you can have a debate.
It's a meeting of minds. It's a meeting of ideas. It's networking, and as a member of the European Parliament, I always found that you come here to learn some of the background to the debates we're going to have in the Parliament, and hopefully contribute to some of the discussions that are going on here, and so we perhaps become better policymakers. You never know.
I'm very happy to be in Gastein. This is my first time, and I think that this is really the place where to be if you deal with health, because there are people, there are visions, there are ideas, and there are opinions.
In a country like mine, where there are only few professionals working in a public health area, this is an opportunity to meet other people that work in this area, exchange ideas, and maybe even discuss some common projects. So whenever I come here, I always go back home, and I have a lot of new projects in my mind, and hopefully this year will happen the same thing.
So coming from outside the health policy field, from information technology, this really permits me to get a good feeling of what health needs are and how we can shape the IT research agenda so that it increases European health.
Well, you see, for us in the Observatory, it's perfect. We are into communicating to policymakers. Gastein has the pulse and the priorities, what happens in Europe. This is perfect for us, what kind of research we need to develop. And secondly, it's such a good mix of stakeholders. They're all here. It's no other platform where you can meet all the stakeholders, policymakers, public, private sector, academics. This is a great place to learn and disseminate the evidence we're producing.
You look at the themes and how they've developed, they're constantly relevant to the political context that we're in, and also the faces do change, and people are, and I include myself in this, we are better at doing what we do for being able to interact with our peers and with our colleagues, and the incredible diversity and the incredible experience that you get when you come to Gastein.
And it's a laboratory for the future development of the health policy. And I think the more people are coming to Gastein, the richer our experience and our future ideas will be.
It's the first time that I'm here, and I'm a bit sad because now I realize what I have missed the last years. So it's the place to be if you are interested in health policy.
The participants here in Gastein are basically, a lot of them are out of the policy arena, and that is what makes Gastein so unique, that we have people who really can shape certain policies and can bring this new technology information, for example, from my side, back to their communities, to their different countries, and that is what I always appreciate to see here and meet here.
This is the 13th time that I'm in Gastein, and I can say every time I'm learning more about the European situation and how cooperation can work.
The networking opportunities are extraordinary. I can't tell you how many interesting people I've met here.
You really have the academic perspective, you have the policy perspective, you have the stakeholder perspective, and it's fantastic to be able to have this precious time to really think through what we need to be doing, not just now, but certainly in the future.
It's
not only people of a certain specialty. It's not only the people in public health or the people in health economics or the people in pharmaceuticals. You have a very broad spectrum of folks who come here every year.
What is very special about Gastein is the atmosphere. Everybody, as far as I'm concerned, and I've been here for a number of years now, is very open and willing to talk and exchange. So you can find yourself chatting to somebody who you might not meet in normal life because they're really important, but you'll find that they are also interested in your views, and the other way around. So it's young meets old or experienced, and I think that's very special about this beautiful village.
We actually have been participating in Gastein for many years now, and we see that it takes on increasing dynamics. It's a very nice environment, not only the surroundings, but also to meet with people, to interact in a very relaxed way.
I had a great experience a few years ago where I met the Lithuanian health minister in the lift. And because I met him just in the lift going to my bedroom, I was able to set up an appointment and go and see him in his country with a number of patient representatives from his country, and that was a fantastic opportunity.
Here is the place where very important people in the health sector meet, and they are sharing valuable insights and information about the future of health.
It's often difficult for senior policymakers to have an opportunity to talk openly about the challenges that they face off the record and to get honest advice as to what they could do, and Gastein really does that for them.